To fight new employment law, Uber pits California drivers against one another. San Francisco, Uber's decision to allow drivers to set their own rates in 3 California markets is triggering fears of a race to the bottom in pricing. The test, taking place in Sacramento, Santa Barbara, and Palm Springs, is one of Uber's responses to AB 5, the new California law requiring companies to make workers employees or establish clearly that they are independent contractors. That requires, among other qualifications, demonstrating the workers are free from the company's control. Typically, Uber sets fares by market and makes real-time adjustments based on demand. Drivers have no control in pricing and little visibility into the methodology, although it's dictated by factors including the amount of time spent on the ride, as well as the distance driven. In the test markets, Uber is letting drivers crank the established fare up to 5 times the price, so they only accept rides that will pay what they think the trip is worth. The idea is to address a tenet in AB 5 requiring employers to demonstrate contractors' independence. But drivers at Sacramento International Airport said early experiments with the changes proved it was difficult to earn more than Uber's base fare, and efforts to collectively raise their pay by calling for a set fare, say, 2 times the cost of a ride, were quashed by drivers eager to secure a ride for less. Starting this week, drivers will also be allowed to set their price floor below Uber's established fare, meaning drivers could provide trips for far less. This new option is not gonna work to our advantage, said driver Linda Simonian, 54, of Sacramento, who has been driving part-time for Uber and Lyft for 3 years. Riders are used to bottom prices and are not willing to pay more. Tech companies such as Uber and Lyft, food delivery services DoorDash and Postmates and grocery delivery service Instacart have created a new economy of thousands of so-called gig workers, whom they consider independent contractors. The flexible employment model has allowed the companies to grow rapidly without guaranteeing the same wages and benefits to workers as normal employees. Some workers have complained that as the companies grew bigger and raked in hundreds of millions in funding, they've been squeezed. Wages have gone down, requiring working more hours for the same pay. And work can be uneven. That prompted some California lawmakers to find that companies have saddled workers with low-paying, high-intensity jobs that don't afford the same rights and benefits as employment. Uber says it is giving drivers flexibility merited under the tenets of AB 5. There is no question that the product changes we're making in California to strengthen drivers' independence will meaningfully affect how Uber works for drivers and riders alike. Uber SP. For more on this story, visit the news article link.